Hello, Leos, and welcome to your July 2023 reading. So, I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. The first card that comes out, Six of Cups. So, we are talking about the heart chakra. We are talking about this beautiful thing that is the capacity to give and receive unconditional love. Six of Cup in the Rider Waite, you have these children giving each other cups with white flowers in them. So they're not giving, past baggage or insecurities or a bottomless well of need. It's cups filled with white flowers because they are living waters. Then during the month, we have the Eight of Cups. So during the month, you will have this notion. The Eight of Cups, this is the notion when at one point we're like, you know what? The water I've accumulated until now or that I've experienced and all of that, it's not enough for me anymore. There's an Ace of Cups somewhere. That means that there's a more conscious, deeper state of peace, serenity. Love is just pure energy. Okay, and we often make the mistake of putting it on a deserving scale or a merit scale. That is something we can lose, but it's something that can be infinitely provided within us. Eight of Cups, this is when, okay, what I've been holding on in my waters, in my memories, in my vibration, not quite enough. I'm going to actually go and get that higher level. And the last card came in like 2 packs. I have the Knight of Cups, so that can be you or somebody towards you. The Knight of Pentacle, the World, and the Two of Cups in reverse. And that is the end of mismatch. Okay? Two of Cups. It's not just in love here. Okay? It's the Two of Cups, it's every mirror in our lives. And our neighbor is a mirror, our employees, our boss, our family, our environment, the universe is a mirror of us or our collective. But if we're in that collective, it's a mirror of us. So that's why it's always going to mirror it with no judgment. So at one point when things, they don't mirror me anymore. You know, when you changed so much and all of a sudden you're vibrating somewhere completely differently and you're looking around you and you're like, my God, this is not me anymore. Sometimes it's, just enough to change the color of your walls, and other times it's like, oh, I gotta change the connections around me because they don't fit anymore. And the world being there, it's a conclusion of how you used to connect and how you will connect in the future. Connect, mirror, interact. Two of Cups. Under the Six of Cups, because there's kind of this emphasis on your heart chakra here. And what is happening here, I have the High Priestess, the Devil, and the Lovers in reverse. The Lovers is a choice. We see it more in this old depiction, okay, of the tarot. Okay, you have that little angel with the arrow pointing into these two ladies, and usually one depicts, kind of a state of consciousness or desire or way of being, and the other one a completely different one. It's represented like two ladies. That doesn't mean that you'll have a choice between two ladies here, Leos. It just means that what do I choose really? The ways of the world or what my soul is telling me? And in your case, my programming, where I'm dependent on or codependent on, and where I believe I have no choice, my trap, my prison, the devil, or the high priestess, what my soul is telling me, what my higher self is telling me. So, my imprisoned side or not. At the beginning of the month, you're kind of stuck, maybe conscious of the two. But you will, at the same time, get the information to be able to take that decision. Even though maybe you cannot take it at the beginning of the month, that decision, you're conscious of it. You got the Ace of Swords. Maybe you're going to get it on the full moon in Capricorn. And what does the full moon do? The full moon sheds light on what was hidden. So everything that has to do with Capricorn. So the positive sides of Capricorn is our capacity to be disciplined, focused, completely engaged into this material world. That's why it's, they rule the house of ambition. And Saturn loves it when we are completely engaged, manifesting, creating, owning ourselves. And its negative sides, of course, it is everything with the karmic lessons of Saturn. So where we lose our power, where we don't consider the invisible part of this reality, so how we feel, our insight, our soul, the whole mechanism behind the results, and just considering the results. So when we're just considering the results, it's harder to have a longer vision. It's harder to not just satisfy our instincts, but to actually invest in satisfying our soul's aspiration. That's a bit there, okay? But it's going to become clear for you. Under the Eight of Cups, we have the Star. It's like, okay, there's not just my ambition, there's also my soul's purpose. There's also, it's like that reconnection with our star cluster, okay? And look at her pouring away all that maybe was hindering her from being in a Six of Cups and a balanced heart chakra. She's pouring it away because she has faith that the divine has something better for her. A bit like the Eight of Cups does. And with it, we have the Six of Swords. So not only leaving the emotional baggage, but also leaving the beliefs that were attached to that emotional baggage. Maybe the beliefs that were restraining me in a codependency or in a limited aspect or vision of what I can accomplish and be here. Under our Two of Cups in reverse, I have the Nine of Wands, and I have the Ten of Cups, the 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 of Sword. Sorry, I didn't remember. The Eight of Sword and the Wheel of Fortune. So, of course, we're kind of getting out of there, okay? Wheel of Fortune turns when we understand something. So we have the Ace at the beginning of the month. At the end of the month, we have the opportunity to actually get out of our head, get out of the yes but, Eight of Swords, probably completing a cycle of cups, okay, of let's say the limit that we've reached to be able to actually exchange with the world on a high frequency. Ten of Cups, you see a family with a rainbow. But a rainbow is made when light hits every aspect of the water, splitting the colors of it. It's like our, seven chakras being illuminated, because the water and the light, nothing obstructs the light. And of course, we go through the Ten of Cups often in our lives. Okay, if you pull the Ten of Cups in your tarot, it's not that you've just hit, that's it, there's nothing more than, you'll never be more happy than now. Don't worry about that. It's okay, I'm at the Ten of Cups now, but there's always going to be extra cup, or a deeper capacity to feel, experiment, receive vibrations within yourself. All right, let's clarify this for you, my beautiful Leos. So it's very, we do have the new moon in Cancer also. It is Cancer season, so everything that has to do with the waters will be kind of having a little emphasis on it. That's for sure. Okay. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Leos for July 2023. Leos, July 2023. Okay, let's look at that Six of Cup for you, my beautiful Leos. Six of Cup spirit. Why is the Six of Cup there? Oh, you came back. Okay, we have a little tower in reverse, but if you want it, okay. Six of Cup, we have the Six of Sword and the Queen of Cups. So we're really into the cups here. I think that what you're conscious in the beginning of the month is exactly what you need to release. Old limiting beliefs. That's a Six of Swords here. He's leaving the choppy waters to go to the next page, to calmer, more serene. He's using his wand, he's using his willpower to reach that. He's bringing his inner child and his inner feminine, because that's, the masculine making that decision within ourselves. It's a decision of the left brain, okay? To take its willpower and to bring ourselves on the other side, keeping the wisdom. The Six Swords is the wisdom of whatever created these choppy waters. Okay, so there's a fly that just passed in front. So here, and with the Queen of Cups, she's the part of us that has access to. See, she's got that beautiful cup that has access to how much water, new water, she wants to keep in. Or does she want to hold on to the old sadnesses and things like that? Here, there's a decision to move on, to turn the page. That means you're really conscious about it. Let's look at that Lovers in reverse. Why is it in reverse? Something between the devil and, because you're willing to turn the page here. So why is the Lovers not upright to be able to take that decision? About misconnections. Here is our Two of Cups. The mirrors don't fit anymore. The vibration, this is not my vibration. I'm not vibrating there anymore, or I don't want to vibrate there anymore. But why you can't make that decision yet? It's because it's like this, but it's still there. It's the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is all about not being sure that cup exists. That's why the Eight of Cup is important, because the Eight of Cup, he knows that cup exists and he decides to go for it. Here it's more, I know I don't want this anymore, but I'm not quite sure there's actually another cup. I have a hard time not taking what I've experienced and putting it in front of me like if there's nothing more for me out there. And that's a bit what this guy says. No, Leo, you've already had your maximum happiness. There's nothing else. That's why it's in reverse. Even though your soul is whispering to you, no, you can be more in peace, serenity, allowing your creativity, your insight, everything that has to do with cups, okay? Love. Let's look at that Ace of Swords. What is that understanding? What is that clarity? Understanding. Okay, well, I guess it's really not fitting well for you, the Two of Cups. Oh, I'm just gonna erase this 2 seconds, please. Okay, so we have Queen of Pentacle with our Two of Cup in reverse. So you might feel really misconnecting with people around you, Leo. You know, that kind of feeling like, nobody fits with me. Nobody gets me. Or my surrounding really is not, or what I'm doing, or whatever it is not fitting with who I am. Queen of Pentacle, this is our root. This is our worth, our value. We understand something about our worth, our value, about being supported, being secure, knowing we have all that it takes to accomplish whatever we want, understanding commitment, understanding being invested, understanding all of this. Okay, so here, the clarity about it. Let's look at your Eight of Cups. Let's look at your Eight of Cups. Okay, we have the Pope in reverse on it, with Temperance in reverse on it. So, anyway, it's kind of, I think you're going to release some of you, releasing a commitment for some of you. Others of you, you are actually going to go towards the water you need to be sovereign in your life. That means having enough self-love to have that sovereignty, to truly heal and see the bigger picture here. I want to be in charge because this matrix is not representing me anymore. Let's look at the star. The Pope chooses what is incarnated or not, what he banishes, what he blesses. He follows the High Priestess. He actually acts upon her understanding connection with the divine. It's the feminine, masculine aspect of spirituality. So here, this is almost like I'm going to go get my cup to know how to actually apply the whispers that I've received from my soul. the Star. All right. 7 of Cups in reverse. Having enough faith to clear the clouds that are obstructing my view. Okay? I won't be dreaming anymore, dreaming of escaping. I'm actually going to have to be able to do it. But for that, I need to have faith and stop projecting my fears or my limiting beliefs. It's with the Queen of Wands in reverse. And that's you and on that aspect. Okay? We can be reversed on some aspects, upright on others. We are wheels within wheels here. Okay? We have different, like many different cycles going on at the same time. But here in this aspect, your Queen of Wands is in reverse. So that means she wasn't really serving you when it comes to what she was attracting towards you and what you were attracted to. 6 of Swords. Now there's the Lovers upright. And there's the Magician. So when you are actually able to turn the page, move on, that's when you're able to make that decision and re-empower yourself as the Magician here. Magician knowing, a bit like the Pope, that things are as above, so below. I say that because of his finger gesture. Okay? As above, so below. The Magician, he does it with his whole body. As above, so below. So, I'm making the decision. Let's look at that 2 of Cups in reverse and the World. And then you have those 2 Knights kind of following the movement. The Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. Oh, okay. I have the Knight of Swords in reverse. Well, some of you might not be so diplomatic, my beautiful Leos. And it's with the Knight of Cups in reverse. Where there was a cup, there might not be a cup anymore. Let's look at that 9 of Wands. You're doing this to protect yourself because you were hurt. I think that there's a realization here that makes you take a decision, but at the same time makes you face and you are sad about it. Here, show me the Wheel of Fortune. Show me the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So with the Wheel of Fortune, we have the Page of Wands. There you are on a new path. The Fool. You have Fate. Ace of Pentacles. Embarking into something new. And here I have the Hangman for all of this. You're looking at it from a different angle. You're sacrificing a lie, I think. You're sacrificing something that was more hurtful than anything else. And it doesn't mean that you're happy doing it. But this is what is actually going to release you into a new path where you are going to be able to continue growing and bringing your heart and all of that. It's almost, this is kind of once we spot our karma, okay, karma, and I say that because of the Devil and the Wheel of Fortune. Karma means will. And the Devil, if we think Saturn, let's say that we got a limiting belief, and that limiting belief actually affects the way we perceive reality And only from that perception can we make a decision that will have an impact on our life, that will feed our reality and how we feel about it, that will determine our perception. And see, this is kind of a will. Once you spot your limited belief, you break that. And so the will cannot turn in the same way anymore. And so what you sacrifice is the limited belief, but you also sacrifice all the dynamics that were with it. So this is a bit what it's about. So I'm going to write as your title, Wheel of Fortune, because you are releasing yourself from one heck of a prison, okay? And after that, yes, you are going to fly. But for some, it's going to be easy peasy. And from others, it's going to be a bit harder. You're going to really have to face the price you've paid for that belief. All right? So on this, my beautiful Leos, I am sending you all my love and light. And thank you for watching, sharing, commenting. Please subscribe to help grow the channel. If you want a private reading, you go on the website. That's where all the information is. In the services, you pick your reading, and all the rest is very user-friendly. So thank you also for the ones of you who gave donations. It helps more than you think. And of course, on the new moons and the full moons, I ask the universe to give you back. On this, namaste. And I'll see you next month. All right? Bye-bye.